Hey guys, welcome to day 117. It's going to be a quick update. Just wanted to let you know how today went. There was a little bit of difference today, so you guys might want to pay attention. So if you remember, last night I ended up eating out, right? And I ate the Mexican buffet. Well, I pretty much had the same things that I had the last time I ate out, except today I woke up and I did have a slight cramp. I think, again, I've been kind of laying off the water. Probably the salt was a little laid back here lately. So, not a big deal. So, I went ahead and took some multivitamin, or, not multivitamins. I took some magnesium, zinc, and potassium. I haven't been taking that regularly, but I went ahead and took that again. So I know I'm going to get a variety of comments because some of you tell me to take my magnesium, zinc, and potassium. You tell me to take it daily, and some of you say don't. Some of you will say water, some of you say salt. So I appreciate everything, and I try to listen to all of it. So, but yeah, I drank some more water today, try to get some more salt in me, and I had meat. Yeah, I had my 1 pound burger tonight with the 1 egg. Had that in there. So that felt really good to just eat a good thing of meat because I've been having like a lot more eggs here lately. I ate out. Of course, when I ate out, I had some meat too, but they may have, like, when I had that shrimp, they could have used a different oil. It could have been heavier in oil, like could have been just off the, like they could have used some olive oil, whatever it was, when they seared it up, and it was pretty fresh when they put it out there. So I may have got a bigger dose of oil. I don't know exactly what caused it, but I did get some achiness in my arms and in my legs. And it's the same place that my body tells me whenever I eat something that gives me a little bit of that inflammation. So I'm going back to basics again. Anytime I start straying, and again, I didn't stray too much, but I think, like I said, I'll just have to eat cleaner when it comes to, like, if I want shrimp. I've had shrimp before, but I made it myself. And I didn't use any oils or anything like that. And so every ingredient that I haven't had anything different. Oh, actually, I take that back. There might be one other thing, and I forgot. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is really important. So for those of you that like to eat pork skins, okay, like pork rinds, pork skins, I had some. That's right. Remember I told you guys I had a bag of pork skins, like a small bag of pork skins. Now that I think about it, that's right. They were barbecue flavor. That's right. They had like hot and they had barbecue, and they were out of plain. So I just grabbed barbecue because I wasn't really in the mood for hot. And I was like, well, even whatever small amount is on the barbecue flavoring, I'm not going to stress about. Well, it's also a different brand, and I didn't research into the brand. I don't know how those pork skins were cooked. A lot of times you want them where they're cooked in the animal fat, but also the flavorings. I went by the gas station again today and looked at the ingredients on the flavorings, and there's sugar, and they're not showing any grams of sugar, like, because it's a bag of pork skins. But in the actual ingredients, it says, so again, with taking in those particular foreign chemicals, yeah, I end up with some achiness. So, hey, I'm good. Oh, and my stomach was kind of gurgling this morning. Like, I was actually really hungry. Like, I woke up, my stomach was gurgling, I was kind of hungry. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I had a pretty good amount of meat. But see, that's the trick, guys. These companies, I'm telling you, man, they must be one of these chemicals, or some of these chemicals have got to be inducing hunger or something. Even in small amounts sometimes, because, like I said, but I fought it off, and shortly after the morning, everything kind of calmed down. The aches and pains would just come and go throughout the day. Like right now, I can tell you I'm experiencing a little bit of achiness in my left ankle area. That's the only thing I'm noticing right now. It's just a slight throb. throb. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Just that little, it's enough to be annoying, and it's enough to make you feel old. Even if you're not old, or even if you consider yourself old, we should be living to over 100 years old. So if you're your 70s or 80s, you're not old. Don't tell yourself that. And if you're younger than that, for sure, don't call yourself old. But in any case, I just want to let you guys know that sometimes those things happen, but this is how you diagnose them, and you pause and you say, what did I eat different than I normally have been? Because remember, for the last pretty much 4 months, I've eaten in the same, I've been kind of on the same interstate, right? The carnivore interstate / keto carnivore interstate. So I pretty much know what all goes in my body. And my body's gotten used to listening to itself. So today, my body spoke to me and said, something's a little off. Something's not right. That's when you go and you analyze and say, okay, next time, for sure, I'm not going to do barbecue pork skins, and I may even lay off going out to eat. I may not even do the shrimp next time just to be safe, But I did have the shrimp the last time I ate out, and everything was fine. So I'm thinking it was those pork skins. I really do. I'm sure probably a bunch of you will agree with me. Other than that, everything was normal. But today, I ended up just eating dinner and had a 1 pound burger. I didn't take a picture because you guys have seen my 1 pound burgers before in the past. So it's just a big old 1 pound burger. I did do salt, pepper, garlic, onion. Same thing I've been doing. 1 egg. And was there anything else I put in there? A little bit of smoked paprika for the smokiness. And I put a layer, when I put it on the grill and it started searing, on the one side I did a layer of bacon grease. That's what I like to do. Once I put it on the grill, on that back raw side, I'll smear it with I'll get a scoop of bacon grease, and then dollop on that raw side, and I'll just smear it around at the bottom of the spoon. And then I'll close the grill and I'll let that sit there and sear, and I'll let that cook. I don't even time it anymore. I just like good 5 or 6 minutes probably. I come back, and usually once I see that it's brown on top, sort of like not like brown, but just in color. When the color is sort of brown on top, I'll flip it and I'll have that nice sear on the bottom. So on the seared side, when I flip it over, that's when I'll take and I put like 3 good tablespoons of butter right on the top. And I kind of pressed it in there just a little bit, like where the butter actually receded into the meat a little bit. And then I close the grill and I just let that butter just drip and melt into that burger. And then when I got done and I temped it, I used the temperature gauge. Once I see that it's over 160, that's when I'll like pull the burger off. In this case, I went back out. It was like 170 and stuff, so I was like, oh, okay, it's ready. And what I did is when I went to go pick it up, there was a pool of fat and butter and everything in the corner of the grill a little bit, because it's just not perfectly level. So I just scooped up the thing, set it in that grease, and then scooped it up again and set it on my plate. So I had a little bit of that butter and fat on the bottom side, which it soaked it right up. Believe it or not, it wasn't all that greasy when or like in that sense. So when I ate, it was great. It was amazing, tasted amazing. And I broke out a little bit of hot sauce for that. I toward like the back half of the burger just to kind of break up everything, because eating plain ground beef, you can easily start getting a little fatigued sometimes on that. But that back half, breaking out just a little bit of hot sauce, and I don't use a lot, but it's just enough to really change that mentality and it just changes the dynamic. And the next thing you know, I finished the whole thing. Really good. But anyways, guys, that's my update for today. Just to kind of warn you guys. And like I said, I like to share with you guys the diary and the little either trip ups or just hiccups along the way. But tis nothing but a scratch, right? So don't, anytime you have stuff like that, don't stress. But again, you guys have been amazing. If you guys have commented on the last video, or if you guys missed my live, sometimes my lives don't always show up on maybe your feeds or something. I did go live the other night. Go look it up. It was pretty fun. A few of you guys showed up. But you know, we're gonna go live now. Oh, as far as plans, so Monday morning I gotta weigh in. I'm really, because I have this little bit of achiness left over, and because I sort of slightly, I would say, poisoned my body, I may fast. I may just fast for this weekend. I might fast Saturday and Sunday just to kind of, you know, purge my body a little bit, in a way of just let my body kind of start to detox itself a little bit. So I thought about it. That's why I was like, you know, let me stock up on some meat and fat, you know, with a good amount of butter and grease and stuff, so to speak. And I may just fast for the next couple of days and just drink water. I am going to drink my coffee though tonight. I do have to work, so I'm going to drink my coffee, and then this will probably be the last thing that has any sort of, because I know you can drink black coffee when you fast, but the splash of milk, or not milk, heavy cream. If you do the splash of heavy cream when you're fasting, I think that can kick you out of fasting. I think. So I don't take that chance. Normally when you're fasting, it's green tea, like no flavor. It's green tea, regular unsweet tea, black coffee, and water is about the only acceptable things when you're fasting. So I may just do ice water for the next few days. And if I really want some kind of boost, maybe black coffee, because I don't mind drinking black coffee too. So anyways, guys, that was it. Thank you all so much. Love you guys. And remember, hang in there. Keep it up and stay strong, right? I used to say that a lot. I'm trying to say it again. I didn't do an inspirational quote today, so I will just say, here, let me look real quick. Let me look. Let's see. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow." So learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Good advice, right? And the carnivore journey, like I said, continue to learn. And, you know, I think that it's good to take life and then live it full, right? Live your life as full as you can. And I think carnivore gives people a new chance for that. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.